Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Yalaman and Dustin and salted bread. Thank you, salted bread. Thank you. Oh, glories. Oh, glories to see Agora Haridas. The next Acharya. The one who has arisen on the horizon. And Acharya arises by the revelations of Krishna. Hare Krishna. Gola Harida. Oh, glories to you, Guru Maharaj. Oh, glories to you. Who pray, emanates through you. Oh, glories, because you are worshipping the Lord in spirit any truth and show us how to worship God. How to worship Radha and Krishna. Oh glories to the one I surrender to. Bhaktivedanta Paramahംsa Srila Gauranga, the one and only, the one and only Vrindavan Prema Guru. Oh glories to you. Oh glories to Radha. Oh glories to the Spirit. Oh glories to what you're giving, the seed in our heart. Oh glories to your relationship with Radha and Krishna. You are the Son of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Lord Chaitanya, Gaurahari, Gaurahari Das, same mission. This is his revival. Your body will be sold now all over in the world. Guru Maharaj, Srila Gaurahari Das, the preacher of the world, the one from whom the prema emanates, the one who sharing it to the world. The dearmost friend of Chaitanya, friend of Nityananda, dearmost friend of Radha Rani, of Krishna, Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa, Srinadhara Haridas, Guruji, Guru Maharaj, all glories to you. represents Gorahari. Comes with that power of Gorahari. Comes with that spirit, with that love, with that cloud where we can live in. The cloud of Radha and Krishna. The place of spirit and truth. If you stand under His word, if you're ready, stand under it. Sila Guru Haridwar, my Guru Maharaj, gave me bhakti, gave me prem and ecstasy. Bhakti Devi Radharani Radharani Bhakti Devi. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for comforting me. Thank you for your closeness. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your presence. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh my goodness. Do you feel ecstasy, salted bread? Can you feel that? Can you feel that in your head and in your heart? Hare Krishna, Dustin, you stay close to us so you will become ecstatic just like me, you know. Oh. It's a fantastic feeling to live in the kingdom of God. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Sri Rakura Haritas Maharaj Acharya Itinamine Namaste Prabhupada Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Suyavadi Pastachate Jatarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajaita Gadadhara Srivas Adhikora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajaita Gadadhara Srivas Adhikora Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna. I almost said Olympia. Hare Krishna Shamake. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the divine lotus feet of all my spiritual masters. Oh glories, oh glories. To Bhaktivedanta. Paramahamsa. Sri Rakura Haridas Maharaj. Acharya. glories to you. Oh, glories to Srila Prabhupada. To Bhaktisiddhanta. To Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. To Gora Kishora Das Babaji. Oh, glories. Oh, glories. To Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Oh, glories, oh, glories. To Jagannath Babaji. Glories. To Lord Nityananda. Oh, glories, oh, glories. To Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, glories, oh, glories. To Srimati Radharani. Oh, glories to Radhika. And oh, glories to Krishna. Oh, glories to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare. Oh, baby, that's no problem that you have no time. If you come like Olympia or like Shama, it's all good to me. I'm happy to see you. That's all. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare. Something wrong with my battery. Just a minute. Just a minute. It's always something with that computer. It's in. They say battery saver is on, but it's plugged in. Anyway, I don't understand. Everything is on. Hare Krishna Tarun. Yeah, he will fall out my computer and I don't know what I can do now. The battery never worked. I always need to have the charger inside. And I can't read from the phone and I don't have the sticks. Okay, I will start reading. If it falls out, it falls out. Very disturbing, actually. Okay. Krishna and the gopis meet for the Rasa dance. And by the way, he's so hot. He will fall out, you know. He will fall out. I continue as long as I can. Furt. Furt. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. All glories to Srila Gauraridas, my dearest Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Badarayani said, Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full of all opulences. Yet, upon seeing those autumn nights scented with blossoming jasmine flowers, he turned his mind toward loving affairs. And to fulfill his purposes, he employed his internal potency. You know, they always said, yeah, God doesn't need us. He is self-satisfied, etc. But he loves it. He really loves relationship. That's why he's calling us, inviting us to come back to Godhead. The moon then rose, announcing the face of the eastern horizon with the reddish hue of his comforting rays, and thus dispelling the pain of all who were watching him rise. The moon was like a beloved husband who returns after a long absence and adorns the face of his beloved wife with red kunkuma, you know. The pain of everybody who is watching him rise just disappears. When Guru shows up, all the problems disappear, isn't it? Something comes in exchange of the problems you receive. You receive that spirit. Finally, 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 we will be saved. Lord Krishna, he saw the unbroken disc of the full moon glowing. Am I still alive? Am I still alive? Yeah, Hare Krishna Govinda. Yeah, now I'm really disturbed with this thing here. Oh my God. Lord Krishna, he saw the unbroken disc of the full moon glowing with the red effulgence of newly applied vermilion, as if it were the face of the goddess of fortune. Yeah, same face. He also saw the Komoda lotuses opening in response of the moon's presence, and the forest gently illumined by its rays. This is completely perfect explanation of Guru, you know. Krishna sees that devotion in that face, that beauty in that face. That face looks like the face of the goddess of fortune. Krishna also see the effect on the lotus flowers when the moon rises. How they respond on his presence. How they get enlightened by his rays. And thus the Lord, he began to play sweetly on his flute. Attracting the minds of the beautiful light gopis. You know, Acharya Dev translated this, he has no idea about the beauty inside. All those messages inside. When the young women of Vrindavan heard Krishna's flute song, which arouses romantic, romantic feelings, their minds were captivated by the Lord. They went to where their lover was waiting. Each unknown to the others, moving so quickly that their earrings swung back and forth. Each unknown to the others, the Lord is there, ready and capable to have a relationship with everybody at the same time. Some of the gopis, they were milking cows. When they heard Krishna's flute, they stopped milking and went off to meet him. Some left milk curdling on the stove, and others left cakes burning in the oven. I'm so sorry if I'm not completely focused, because it can fall out any minute and I'm so afraid actually. Some of the gopis were milking cows when they heard Krishna's flute. They stopped milking and they went off to meet him. Some left milk curdling on the stove, and others left cakes burning in the oven. Oh my God. People who are really conscious of Krishna, they are forgetful. I know that. I've seen that in Guru Maharaj, I've seen that in myself. Sometimes he forgot things, little details in the household, little things, and at other moments I forgot, and then leaving the keys on the door and things like that, because we are always dreaming, always dreaming about Krishna. Not enough focus on the world anymore. Some of them were getting dressed, feeding milk to their infants, or rendering personal service to their husbands. But they all gave up their duties and went to meet Krishna. It gives you a change in your life, to make time and room for Krishna. You can always make some time and some room for Krishna. Everybody does it on his own rhythm. Other gopis, they were taking their evening meals, washing themselves, putting on cosmetics, and applying Ganjala to their eyes. But all the gopis stopped these activities at once, and though their clothes and ornaments were in complete disarray, they rushed off. They rushed off to Krishna. You have this desire, it's like Shama says now, I need to hear the vibrations. You have the desire to come in contact with that closeness, to come in contact with his sound. You just want to have a glimpse of Krishna, to have a good day. Their husbands, their fathers, brothers, and other relatives, they tried to stop them, but Krishna, he had already stolen their hearts. Enchanted by the sound of his flute, they refused to turn back. So all the time I get a warning, but what's going wrong? What's going wrong here? I don't know. Some of the gopis, however, could not manage to get out of their houses, and instead they remained home with eyes closed, meditating upon Him in pure love. You don't have to be physically present. It is not about that physical presence. Being in separation is such a high thing. It gives you so much depth that you almost leave the body. Absolutely, they are not from the world anymore. You don't know anymore where you are. I had it here a few times while I was singing for those gopis who could not go to see Krishna. Intolerable separation from their beloved caused an intense agony that burned away all impious karma. By meditating upon him, they realized his embrace and the ecstasy that them felt exhausted their material piety. By meditating upon him, I have it while I am singing. I'm really, really completely in Vrindavan. And I realize his embrace. And there are moments that I feel I can't stand on my feet anymore. And I'm gone. There is some emptiness, only happiness, only happiness. And the ecstasy, they then felt exhausted, their material piety. Although Krishna, he is the Supreme Soul, these girls simply thought of him as their male lover, and they associated with him in that intimate mood. That is what Lord Chaitanya brought. The deep, the deep relationship that you can have with it is very intimate. Not only the relationship that the gopis have, also the relationship that the servants of Srimati Radharani have. That is higher even. and, and the parental love. These are all presence of Lord Chaitanya. Thus, their karmic bondage was nullified, and they abandoned their gross material bodies. I think it is possible that you have a near-death experience, something like that. I now, with the experiences that I have now, um, I um, I consider that as a possibility, absolutely, because if I compare my feelings with 6 years ago, um, it is completely different. 6 years ago, I could not imagine what I experience now. So now I also cannot imagine what I will experience in another 6 years. But I know for sure it is always, always, always increasing, and there are moments, um, many moments already, um, that I feel that I become mad, but really mad. Um, that that I don't know what I'm doing anymore while I'm chanting. So You don't have control anymore. Those symptoms are overruling you. Sri Pariksit Maharaj said, O sage, the gopis knew Krishna only as their lover, not as a supreme absolute truth. So how could these girls, their minds caught up in the waves of the modes of nature, free themselves from material attachment? Sukadeva Goswami said, this point was explained to you previously, since even Sishopala, who hated Krishna, achieved perfection. What then to speak of the Lord's dear devotees? That's it. It is all about that affection. If you have that affection for the Lord, it's all about that. They didn't know that he was the supreme personality of Godhead, but they had so much affection for him. You don't have to know everything. Here we go again. You don't need all that knowledge. You don't need that. It is that affection that brings you closer and closer and closer. Sukadeva Goswami said. And it's first of all affection for Guru Maharaj, because otherwise, how can you hear the vibrations? You start to have affection for Guru Maharaj when you hear the vibrations, when you see the presence of the Lord there. You get more and more attracted, and then you start to know God little by little. You make that switch. Um, it is, you've got to go through Guru. It is absolute the truth. You can't go without having affection for Guru Maharaj. It is not possible. Sukadeva Goswami said, oh yeah, I said it. Yeah. O King, the Supreme Lord is inexhaustible and immeasurable, and he is untouched by the material modes because he is their controller. His personal appearance in this world is meant for bestowing the highest benefit on humanity. Have you any idea? That's why he came with all that mercy. That's why he came back now. That's why we are so fortunate to be in that revival again. The Lord, his personal appearance in this world is there again, and it is only meant to bestow the highest benefit on humanity. That's why Krishna came. Having those pastimes with his dearmost friends. That's why Chaitanya came back with something more. Radha and Krishna combined. Because obviously it was not enough for the world that Krishna came. It wasn't enough. Still, they could not develop devotion. They've got to see that devotion. They've got to see that spirit. They've got to hear that truth. Yeah. Krishna came for bestowing the highest benefit on humanity, that's giving you the chance to dive inside of this relationship. And he came back as Lord Chaitanya with that big extra of Radha and Krishna combined in that golden body of Chaitanya. And that's in which revival we are living. It's all for our benefit. Persons who constantly direct their lust, their anger, their fear, their protective affection, their feeling of impersonal oneness, of friendship toward Lord Hari. They are sure to become absorbed in thought of him. Constantly is not possible. That's something that I know that I don't do that. Guru Maharaj doesn't do that. But it maybe we need to see it like um, being capable to direct your lust and your anger and your fear and your protective affection and your feeling of impersonal oneness of friendship towards Lord Hari. Um, yeah, you can transform all that in thoughts of Krishna. Um, you should not be so astonished by Krishna, the unborn master of all masters of mystic power, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After all, it is the Lord who liberates his world. Let me see. It's on Hare Krishna Fanika and Ammon. Coffee always boils over. Yes, 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 yes. You take advantage of it. I know what you mean. My whole kitchen floor. Yeah, seeing that the gopis of Raja had arrived, Lord Krishna, the best of speakers, and greeted them with charming words that bewildered their minds. how, how can we be intoxicated by the Lord? Only by hearing his word, isn't it? Be completely bewildered. Lord Krishna said, "O most fortunate ladies, welcome. What may I do to please you? Is everything is everything well in Vraja?" Krishna asked the gopis how it is in Vraja. Because they know how it is to stay there. They know that place. Krishna lovers, they know about Raja. Please tell me the reason for you coming here. This rite is quite frightening, and frightening creatures are lurking about. You guys, return to Vraja, slender, wasted girls. This is not a proper place for women. Not finding you at home, your mothers, your fathers, your sons, your brothers and husbands are certainly searching for you. Don't cause anxiety for your family members. He's challenging them. He's really challenging them, testing them. What are they going to answer? Now you have seen this Redava forest full of flowers and resplendent with the light of the full moon. You have seen the beauty of the trees with their leaves trembling in the gentle breeze coming from the Yamuna. These are these trees are the most tolerant ones because they are just trembling from that breeze of the Yamuna. They have that spirit inside from the Yamuna. They have that knowledge inside from the Yamuna. Those rivers, those breezes of those rivers. So now, go back to the coward village. Don't delay, O chaste ladies. Now, serve your husbands and give milk to your crying babies and calves. Well, he's right because they can't give milk now. They have milk now, abundantly, and think they can become mother over and over and over again. Mother of new devotees, mother of new calves, feeding them over and over again because they are really connected with the Lord. They are gurus. Gopis are gurus. On the other hand, perhaps you have come here out of your great love for me, which has taken control of your heart. This is, of course, quite commendable on your part, since all living entities possess natural affection for me. The highest religious duty for a woman is to sincerely serve her husband, behave well towards her husband's family, and take good care of her children. But that is what gopis do. Their husband is Krishna. They are completely in love with him. Completely in love. They are serving him from the bottom of their heart. They are taking care of his family. Absolutely, they are taking care of his family. Of the spiritual family. And they feed their children. They take care of those children. Women who desire a good destination in the next life, they should never abandon a husband who has not fallen from his religious standards, even if he is obnoxious, unfortunate, old, unintelligent, sickly, or poor. Yeah, you should never abandon your guru. You should never abandon Krishna, no matter what happens. For a woman from a respectable family, petty, adulterous affairs are always condemned. They bar her from heaven. They ruin her reputation and bring her difficulty and fear. Transcendental love for me arises by the devotional processes of hearing about me, seeing my deity form, meditating on me, and faithfully chanting my glories. Over and over again, we see that you've got to hear about the Lord. You've got to hear it. He's not saying to the gopis, you've got to read the books. You've got to learn the verses by heart. You've got to do austerities. Over and over again, that most important thing is you've got to hear. You've got to hear the vibrations, and all the rest comes all by himself, just like that. Just like that. It's like Shama says, I need to hear the vibrations. Yeah, you have the right understanding. You don't need to give all kinds of explanations for hours. It is here that it works. It is here that you have your private relationship with the Lord forever and ever and ever. Nobody else has business with that, what's going on inside of you. Nobody else. It is between you and Krishna. You know, transcendental love for me arises by the devotional processes of hearing about me. Those devotional processes are the lectures of Guru, for instance, the lecture of ecstatic devotees. You've got to see the deity form. You've got to see that form. Therefore, he sends Guru so that you can see somebody in a body. Why? Because we are living on a material platform. We cannot imagine Krishna when we don't see anybody who shows us how Krishna looks like, who explains us how Krishna looks like, who corrects us when we are wrong, who corrects us when our false ego is coming on top. When the Lord brings that out in us, you know, we are. And that's why he came in a body. That's what the Christians don't understand, and the Muslims, they don't understand that Krishna came in a body. They don't want to see that little Krishna. They don't want to see those pastimes. They don't want to believe in that, while it is so rich to help you. Because we are in a material body, we can only understand it with our material mind when he really comes. And he has those pastimes with Srimati Radharani. Those teachings are very deep because of those pastimes, because of those actions. And then we need Guru who explains us the esoteric truth deep inside of all that. Sukadeva Goswami said, hearing these unpleasant words spoken by Govinda, the gopis, they became morose. Their great hopes were frustrated, and they felt unsurmountable anxiety. Their heads hanging down and their heavy, sorrowful breathing drying up their reddened lips. The gopis scratched the ground with their toes. You know, it's like I said yesterday, Radharani, she must scratch the sand with her nails when they are not satisfied in the Lord, when they can't come close enough, when He chases them away. Without any explanation. It's the hardest thing you can experience in your life. Not understanding actually what is he doing. Tears flowed from their eyes, carrying their kajala and washing away the vermilion smeared on their breasts. And thus they stood, silently bearing the burden of their unhappiness. Although Krishna was their beloved, and although they had abandoned all other objects of desire for his sake, he had been speaking to them unfavorably. Can you imagine? They really only wanted to see him, and he's challenging him, testing them, sending them back home. It's really cruel. It is really cruel. Not understanding what Krishna is doing is really cruel sometimes. Nonetheless, they remained unflinching in their attachment to him. Stopping their crying, they wiped their eyes and they began to speak, their voices stammering with agitation. Luckily, they are frank enough to defend themselves. The beautiful gopis, they said, "Oh, all powerful one, you should not speak in this cruel way." Do not reject us who have renounced all material enjoyment to render devotional service to your lotus feet. Reciprocate to us, oh stubborn one. Just as the primal Lord, Sri Narayana, reciprocates with his devotees in their endeavors for liberation. Just a minute. Am I still live? Let's see. I'm still live. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dear Krishna, as an expert in religion, you have advised us that the proper religious duty for women is to faithfully serve their husbands, children, and other relatives. We agree that this principle is valid, but actually, this service should be rendered to you. This is the knowledge of a real gopi. This is the mood of a real gopi. This is actually what Jesus brought. You've got to love your family. You've got to love your neighbors and your friends and your nas, I don't know in English, those who you come in contact with. But first of all, deepest inside of your heart, your first love needs to go to Krishna. That's what a real devotee has, that mood. After all, O Lord, you are the dearmost friend of all embodied souls. You are their most intimate relative and indeed their very self. You are the friend of everybody. You are ready to embrace everybody, every single soul, the dearmost friend of all embodied souls. Can you imagine how many there are? How many? How many there are in the spiritual sky already who are sitting there on his right hand, while we have now this opportunity to build a relationship with him as well. Can you imagine that? In this whole world, with all those millions of people, that everybody is so ignorant, not knowing what Krishna is doing, actually, not knowing that Siragora Haridas is there, who represents the dearmost friend of all embodied souls, ready, capable to save all of them with that power of Ishvambara. My God, oh my God. It is wonderful. It is wonderful to know that it exists, but it is sad to know how ignorant the world is. It is even more sad to know how ignorant religion is, because actually they should know it, but they don't know. They even blaspheme my Guru, like what's going on now again with those pictures of Ranga and Guru. I don't know where that picture is. If somebody can tell me where I can find it, I will write my comments. But I wrote my comments about that picture so many times. Love, it is all about love, and loving exchanges. Good heavens, Vaidhi Bhaktas, you guys are so cold and so you have not a spit of love, nothing, not a tinge, not a drop of love inside of your heart. If you look at that with such a dirty eyes, if you even don't feel the vibrations that are coming out of that pictures, um, Jesus kissed his disciples. What's wrong with a kiss? Good heavens, what is wrong? Don't you have any idea about what a kiss is? The Ranga was so ecstatic. He was so in love with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj was so ecstatic. It was an exchange, uh, a show of intimacy between Guru and disciple. And it only happened once. It was a symbol. It was not that this was happening every day. It only happened once as a symbol, like the things in the Bible and in those parts that only happens once to teach us. It is teaching. You guys are so so cold religion. That's why Vaidhi Bhakta ISKCON and Naraya Maharaj, and it isn't a cold and a dead religion if you blaspheme that. Um, Even that Polly wrote now bad comments about Guru. Um, Boys, you are so far away from love. So my no, my boys, my sons are do martial art. Between those boxers, there is so much love. They are men. They are men. They are fighters, and there is so much love. They kiss each other. And what do you think that they are homosexuals? They all have a girlfriend, and some some chase the girls, but they kiss each other because it is a very hard sport. This is a very hard sport. They need each other's support a lot, um, and they love each other, and they encourage each other, and they are on the side of the ring when one of their friends is in the ring, and they encourage him, and they want him to win, and then it's so beautiful. They kiss each other on the forehead, on the cheek. you know there is so much. There is Spanish people and Italian people. They are all more into that loving exchange between each other. My sons, they kiss their father. Um, they kissed my father. Uh, I have my first husband and the other son-in-law. They kissed my father as well. For us, kissing is not a dirty thing. I was not surprised. I was not disgusted at all. For me, this was beautiful, because I am a devotee. And for you guys, it's not beautiful because you are wannabes. You are called people. Um, called people. Um, and you even, that's what I always tell you, you even don't ask yourself the question, yeah, but wait a minute, maybe we are wrong. Maybe we are wrong. Why don't you ask yourself that question? It's so awful. It is so awful to see that lack of love, lack of loving exchange. Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhu from far away. See, but you can't kiss somebody when you don't love him, you know, unless you are a Judas, of course. Um, but Rangaleka was not a Judas, and it was Guru Maharaj who kissed him like Jesus kissed. Jesus told his disciples, "You've got to love each other like I loved you." He doesn't mean in a material way. He means, I loved you so much that I gave you that spirit. Stay in that spirit together and give that change and give that to others. Um, Love others, each other, give that same spirit to the world, because that is the love that Jesus gave. It's all so divine, it is all so holy, it is all so extremely beautiful, so beautiful. uh, and you guys say that Guru Maharaj is a homosexual because he kisses. And then on the other hand, you can't see that he's sitting next to a female disciple. So then what do you actually want? Eh? What do you actually want? You want pictures? Shall I put the pictures of all the pedophiles of ISKCON on my timeline? What kind of persons are you? Actually, taking advantage of every moment to blaspheme the most divine person. Well, you will burn. You will burn, because Krishna will not include you. You will not be embraced in the Lord, and it is sad that you're doing that. It's sad. You are only looking through your own dirty eyes. You all need so much purification, so much purification. There is not one of those blasphemers who asked a question, what is this actually? What is the meaning of this? Never, never, ever. Always misused, always misused. And although Guru Maharaj asked Karuna not to do this, not to show this, Karuna had this devilish thing to tease and to challenge. And he did that. And Guru Maharaj has so much problems with all those pictures now. And they will keep on using that, keep on trying actually to cut down the mission of Lord Chaitanya, this beautiful revival. So, yeah, my conclusion is over and over again, this is a real, real, real narrow gate. And if somebody knows where it is, that picture, they put it on my timeline, but they took it away again. Um, I think it was that Barnabas who took it away again. But I know that picture because Guru Maharaj said it yesterday. It's going around again. Well, I tell you to everybody here in the Sangha, because that is my concern. My concern is really not what those blasphemers say. My concern is really our Sangha and our Sangha members don't believe anything wrong. I was there when Guru Maharaj kissed Ranga. Johan was there, Freddy was there, Govinda was there, Janaki was there, Lalita Madhava was there at that moment. There were others, visitors, who were there. This was a spontaneous thing. There were very intimate moments. Guru Maharaj gave a spiritual name at Karuna. His name was Konarayan. That same morning, Guru Maharaj gave a spiritual name to Karuna, and Guru Maharaj gave a spiritual name to Ranga, who had actually another spiritual name. His name was Dashut, but he wanted a Gopi name, and Guru Maharaj gave him that name, or Manjari name. And he gave him that name. It was very, very intimate. It was very, very beautiful. I loved it. I love those moments. They stay very, very alive inside of me. And I will defend that was not an homosexual act. Not at all. That is so innocent. I can imagine that I kiss a dear most friend, a woman, on her lips. I can imagine that I kiss Janaki on her lips, that I kiss Shama on her lips. I can easily imagine that. What? Come on, man. Be a little bit intelligent. Be a little bit intelligent. You share the same word. Our lips are sharing the same words. Our lips are propagating that same truth. It's the Lord who is coming through those same lips. We are chanting that same holy name. We are dearmost friends. We have the same blood. We are blood sisters. When I saw both photos, I immediately felt the ecstasy. Of course you do, Fanny. How is it possible that others are so quick to judge? Yeah. It was a divine, beautiful lila. Yeah. You know, they can say all kind of things. Govinda was laying on my lap. I was sitting and he was lying on my lap. We were all so ecstatic and laughing. Brothers and sisters, like children coming from the same nest. But if you are completely absorbed by material eyes, if you're completely absorbed by material thinking, and and that is what I see in Vaidhi Bhaktas. It has been all the time like this. They are preoccupied by sex. They all preach you shouldn't have sex. They are all preoccupied by sex. I saw it as the caravans moving. I know that there are tents hidden in those woods where they have sex with each other. Um, but to their friends and other devotees, they say, I have no sex. I'm so holy that I have no sex. You know, uh, when I was in a relationship with Balaram, all his friends asked, do you have sex? Oh my God, a man and a woman, a couple. What kind of a question is that? In what kind of a world are you living, you hypocrites? You hypocrites. They said all lies about Jesus, exactly going to orgies to preach Krishna consciousness. It's just the same as with Jesus. From the moment you bring love, the devils are there. Always. The devils are immediately there. I'm happy. I'm very happy that Ranga had that kiss. I never forget that he received his new name because he really wanted. He was Dashut. Do you remember? First, his name was Ranga, but, Dashrat, but we all called him Dashut. Yeah, yeah. I never forget that. Uh, that was beautiful from Ranga. He was very ecstatic. There is a video that Guru Maharaj always at Govinda, maybe it was Govinda who showed that, in which, oh, Govinda, it must have been you, in which Ranga was roaring like a crazy one. And I still cry. When I see that, I cried then as well. That was so ecstatic. He received so much mercy from Guru Maharaj. That's all you need. That's all you need. Mercy of Guru Maharaj. And if those others are jealous, well, yeah, that's maybe they are just jealous. They all want a holy kiss. Maybe that's in their subconsciousness. They are jealous because their guru never gives them a kiss, never gives them ecstasy. Their gurus doesn't give them anything at all. Nothing. No loving exchanges. Nothing. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I offer my obeisance. Oh yeah, I fall on the floor like a stick. That's true. I forgot. You've got to fall on the floor like a stick. And you may touch his two nails. Tip. That's all you can do. Tip. But they are even not holy. There is nothing inside. They have nothing to give. And those guys are defending those rubber stamp gurus. And they project and they say the Guru Maharaj is a rubber stamp. There is no rubber stamp. There is no paper here. Guru Maharaj received all his names from Ranga, Govinda, and me because we were so convinced. I remember that Govinda and Ranga started to with the name Srila, and all the other names came little by little, and it's always getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, we were the first fruits. We are happy. We are very happy. The short video of the storm in the forest, both Suprabhaperi and me saw a dancing resident of Vrindavan. Wow, wow. Which video is that? Oh, was that? No, no, no. I don't know which video you're talking about. The storm in the forest. I remember that there was a storm when you guys were in Mayapur, when you were with Guru Maharaj, but no, I don't know which video. You should show me that. Okay, I will leave it until here. I don't know what's going on with my battery here. I have no idea. My computer is as hot. I will burn my hand, so I'll stop it now. We'll post you straight after this class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, super. Thank you, Govinda. Bye bye. And don't worry, our Guru is the most loving person to all his disciples. Hare Krishna. Bye bye.